Alright, gonna play some Magic the Gathering Arena. So I got my account about a week ago, and I've gotten some decks put together. There's a few single colored ones they gave you. Dragonfire, Graveyard Bash, Arcane Inventions, Forest Might, Tactical Assault. So I think those are the 5 starter ones. And then so far I've earned Kicking and Screaming, History Lesson, and then I made a couple decks here. Some of them have just been, I'm really excited about my zombie deck. I want to do zombie tribal. My knight deck is my main deck. And then I have a couple singletons here that I've been playing for. One of the play types is quick singleton, so that's been fun. Last week when I started, there was a Dominaria draft, so I did that a couple times. That was fun. I am really weak in my limited play, so I'm going to need to do a lot of practice with my limited. I went ahead and paid for the $4.99 starter pack, which gave me a bunch of gems and some gold. And I've been spending the gold to do some of this stuff, and I've been getting most of my gold back and then some extra cards, and then using most of my gold to buy packs and stuff. So right now I am only at 250. I'd like to play another singleton, so if I can get one win, then I'll have the 500 gold I'll need to do that. Looks like this quest just popped up. Play 30 lands and I'm going to get a blue-black deck, which is a great way to get some new cards. Yesterday's daily quest won't be back online for another 4 hours 20 minutes. And then this new 500 gold quest is to play 20 white spells. So let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to jump in with my knight deck, and I probably should have done a quick deck tech to show you what I have rolling here, because some of the cards you'll see are actually, let's see if nope, it didn't let me cancel. So some of the cards you'll see here aren't the best cards that I want for this deck, but it's been really fun to kind of earn gold, get packs, and try to build this deck. So I do have 4 History of Benalias in here, which I think is a mandatory for this deck. The other mandatory I think is the Banalish Marshal. So this is dicey. I don't have anything I could play for the first 2 turns, but the idea of just being able to play 3 of these in a row would be awesome. I've never seen that, so I wish it was 3 lands in this. 2 turns to draw. This is a card I definitely want to replace with another one of these, like the Valiant Knight. I am gonna go ahead and, just for the fun of it, roll the dice on this because I've got nothing to lose, and keep this hand. I just want to do a triple drop of History of Benalias. So I got 2 turns to draw some land, and let's see if we can get there and drop history. In the middle there, for the last one, we can drop the Valiant Knight and get some amazing value. So alright, we're on our way. Next turn we'll get to draw this if we don't get countered. Looks like the opponent's playing blue. He's gonna scry and draw. At least he can't stop me from casting this, so I'm gonna get 1 off. Hopefully, oh, never mind, that was the end of my turn. Hopefully he is not going to have some mana up in between these turns. I would really like to get my history out there. Alright, Soulscar Mage. That's annoying. But let's drop our first history, which will get us a blocker. And that's something. I'm guessing he has some synergies. And shock my guy. Yes. Send in your attackers. That is pretty good. And so is double history. So hopefully he doesn't have a board wipe. Next turn, we'll be swinging in with 2 of these as the history pops. I think to stagger it out, the best thing we can do next turn is to drop the Vigilant Knight to start bolstering our ranks. And then we can come through with another history after we drop this. Getting the 2 extra knights out there would be great too. So drop this, then that, then this, and then we can have a lot of dudes. We might be taking 5 damage here. Well, that doesn't make him burn it all. So, do I counterattack? We're going to go no blocks. We're going to take it all to the face. Get that. And then we're going to drop this guy so we can swing and get our own 5 damage out there. Boom. Vigilance. Strong. So, if we can stay alive, we can be swinging in with some beef here. We can even do double strike if we need to. But this history is about to pop. That's a good one. So, are we going to see some double blocks? What are we going to see from him here? What can he do? He can do a 5 and a 2. This one does not have double strike. So, or first strike, I'm sorry. So I think I'm going to send in just the little dudes. Because I don't want to lose my Anthem guy. We're going to make some choices here. He's got 1 card in hand, so he's lost some gas here. A lot of shocks early on, and shock's a great card for what it is, but you know, it does its job and then it's out. I love the vigilance on those guys, so we're going to drop our knight. He's got first strike, and we're going to drop a history. So we kind of put the pedal to the metal here, and I got some blockers out. Hopefully he's not board wiping here. Squeeze in the good game, and we just overwhelmed him. The knights are strong, so I got to play a lot of white cards. That's nice. Alright, I'm already 25% towards the gold. Laid down some land. I got my gold here. So now I have the 500 to play something else. And then I'm almost done with my weekly wins too. Alright, let's take a look at what I'm going to be playing here. I'm going to jump in and do this Singleton. So this is my deck here that I've put together for a bunch of one-ofs. Now I don't have a bunch of super great bombs. I do have another land though that I can add to this that I just got. At first, I don't know if it's because the game is still in beta, but I didn't have Isolated Chapels didn't show up for me at all, so I don't know if there's just certain cards that don't show up. I also can't find Cast Out, so I don't know if Cast Out exists. Let me see if I can find it now. It's a 3 cost card, I believe. I feel like it should be right here. Maybe it's a 4 cost. Let's keep looking. As I've come back, oh, there's okay. I need to buy some of those. I know they're cycling out, but it's still a great card. I think it'll get played in the Singleton formats and stuff like that long after it's gone. Actually, yeah, let's pick up one of those for the deck. That just seems like the responsible thing to do. Okay, let's get back to it. Or I can just search it here, so let's do that. Okay, so we'll pick up one of these. It's a good card to craft. Okay, and so now that's in the deck. I'm at 61. So something I wanna. Let's see what we got. So this one's been fun. It slows down it's a nice one drop. It's hard to get, have a lot of good one drops in a Singleton format. The opponent's creatures come into play tapped, helps stop aggro, and you gain a life. I like it a lot. Dauntless Bodyguard's obviously really strong. Divest has been fun to play along with Duress when I have them early. Fatal Push is a must. I've got some. This has some tribal synergy. It's mostly a night deck too, so it's my Singleton night deck. So I had to put in some weaker stuff. Cast Down's been strong. Scrap Heap Scourger's great. Metallic Mimic I love, but I haven't been getting the results that I want to out of this card. It's not the Anthem effect. It's a permanent +1/+1. So, but it's really hard to swing in with this guy tempo wise, because people almost always have creatures, and so I'm usually getting maybe 1 to 2, and I know 2/1 for 2 colorless is actually a great value. He does count as a knight, so he gets all the Anthem effects, and so his effect is just kind of a bonus. And actually, the more I think about it, the more it is just the perfect card. So that's great. I got my history in here. I got Danitha in here. I mean, she's a 2/2 for 3 with just 3 awesome abilities on her. So the First Strike and Vigilance and Lifelink. It's just such a great combo. I haven't got to use this yet, so this is pretty situational too. So I think one of these two should go now that I got Cast Out in the deck. I'm gonna get rid of that, make a stand. Doomfall's been fun to play too. Call of the Cavalry's good to go wide. I love all these. These are just great for removing threats. He's fun to get out. I love swinging with him. The old Banalish War Hero or whatever she was such a great card back in the Innistrad days, the original Innistrad. So I liked her. Okay, let's jump in and try to play some Singleton and see what I can get. I have a pure black zombie one that's kind of weak, but I'll play it when I just need to play black spells or whatnot. So this has some bombs in it too. It's got I was able to pick up one of the Lyra Dawnbringers. I've got an Angel of Invention in here. They don't synergize with the knights, but they're just bombs you need to have. This is a backup plan if I need to just kind of reduce. She's great for creating tokens, and I've yet to get this ability off on a threat, but the other one I like creating the knights. This hand's pretty good. I'm gonna keep this hand. Waiting to see. I got my daughter sleeping right behind me. Waiting to see if she's gonna wake up. So I might have to cut it short if she does. Something about Magic the Gathering Arena is it will speed you through the steps, but when you have an activated ability like this, you now have to click your way through the entire process. Let's get in with our damage while the getting's good. No blockers. So now next turn I don't gotta play unless I draw one. So, and that freezes the board for me because I'm not gonna be able to put any extra damage down. So this is a great card for Singleton. Looks like he got something he wanted. Alright, well, at least we're online for our 4 drops. And we're going to skip our combat this time. No reason to swing. But I think we're going to go with the Knight of Grace. And Ixalan Binding loses some value in a Singleton format because, you know, it states the oh well, you can't cast other cards with the same name, but you know, in a Singleton format, that's not going to matter. Okay. Well, I'm glad I played her first. I'm gonna lose a lot to counter spells. No decks are very, very strong right now, and a lot of people are saying no go. So let's see if he even casts anything this turn. I would love to get this Leonin War Leader out. So we're going to continue to try to draw out the counter spells here. And it's freezing because he does have one, but he let me have it. You know, not such a devastating card. Well, that works too. We're not going to swing in. The Teferi. So he's drawing and untapping 2 lands, which, you know, good for him. But we're going to have to Ixalan Binding that and shut it down. I would like to cast my creature because right now it'd be better to get him out. If he's got the... There's not a lot of creature counters for 2. But we can't have this guy pumping up. So let's go ahead and try the Ixalan's Binding. Oh, and that's going to get countered. And he had the negate. So probably should have went with the Leonin War Leader on that one. But he can just also do that kind of stuff. And I think we're done here. Don't think there's anything we can do. 4 more turns of straight drawing land to get that. And we didn't even get the land for a Fumigate. Cast down at least will keep us alive. Oh, it's legendary. Alright, well, we're just going to concede then. I forgot cast down's non-legendary. Which, you know, they don't make counter spells and terrors like they used to, so that makes sense. We're 0-1. Let's see if we can pull out something a little bit better this time. A lot of control going around. I know that, you know, red aggro decks have been the meta, especially until the last Pro Tour where there was Turbo Fog popped up. So far on Magic the Gathering Arena, I've only ran into one person playing that, and I wouldn't say I've played a ton of games, less than 100 so far, but I've only ran into one person playing the Turbo Fog, and he was able to go off. I got in, I think I got him down to 4 life before he was able to start grinding it out. MTG nobody. That makes me think they're somebody. How many people really claim to be nobody? So I don't know why it does this. You know, I like when you play live, you get to be at least looking at your cards and them looking at their cards at the same time. I feel like waiting for them is a little annoying. Shouldn't have to really do that. But this hand looks pretty dang good, so we're going to go ahead and keep that. We've got some decent curve here. And I like curving into this. Oh, now we'll curve into that, so that would be nice. I'm going to go double planes right now. So we need something to block him. We'll get that guy out there. No free energy for you, buddy. Can drop her with her Vigilance lifelink next. Kind of masking the swamps right now, the black sources, since I don't need them. See if they make any other choices, just thinking on mono white. I don't think it's going to affect their decision making at all, but I'll just as a simple move, I'll try to play around that. So now I have it online because I'm going to need the double. If I'm going to have this online and that out at the same time, most likely Fatal Push is going to get played, but I think right now we just want to get try to go toe to toe with the board here. We can swing in. He's only got 1 mana left, so let's just go ahead and get in there. I think we're gonna have to beat this guy before he gets to his bigger creatures. Might have a pump spell in a Singleton, you never know. You can have one of any various pump situations. But next turn we can drop our Shlaya and have some protection, giving all of our creatures hexproof, which just, you know, is such an awesome play. Then I'll feel better dropping the War Leader. Interesting choice. I mean, maybe he thinks I'm playing it purely. He might think I'm playing a purely legendary deck, which let's go ahead and make him think that we are. So we're not going to attack in with her because he could double block. There's a double strike here, so he's got four damage. Actually, it would have been fine attacking. So let's get our land out there and let's get in with some combat and see what happens. So in this case, we're going to fly in and then we're going to see what they do with the Danitha. He's just going to take it. And that leaves us open to cast the Leonin War Leader. So he's got some pretty deep threats here he's got to take care of, because minus a board wipe, he's going to have to take care of the Shalaya and then that. So what ended up happening is he's on 3 mana, so there probably wasn't much else that he could do. So I think it was good to put the pressure on early We didn't know he wasn't going to have the drops at that point, but we do know that we had to race him till him dropping some much bigger creatures. So, pretty good. 1-1. So if you are new to Magic the Gathering Arena, which I'm sure you're not, if you're watching this on YouTube, you've probably watched plenty of people play, but for anybody who hasn't, you get your gold back after 4 wins. So if you can go 4-3, at least you'll get your gold back plus some cards, and you get 3 cards whenever you're done playing, but once you get to that 4th win, at least one of the cards is rare, and if you get all the way up to the 7th win, 2 of them will be rare. At least 2 of them. I'm going to mulligan this because I was literally frozen out of that hand. So this isn't as good either, but I don't want to go digging any deeper, and we can so far cast that Mimic, and we're going to keep that on the top. That's an excellent draw. That is just what we needed. So now we can get out there and let's have some fun. Divest. That's something the system doesn't do, is it does not automatically select the target player. Well, I mean, I'm a player too, I guess, but I mean, you're only gonna, well, whatever. There's only one opponent, and it should be opponent, but that's fine. So we can't. Has no artifacts, no creatures, but we gotta watch out for Chandra coming out. You control permanent. Okay. Enchanted permanent is legendary. So he's going to be looking to snag somebody of ours. So we will have to watch out for all of this stuff. Sacrifices are okay. So we don't want to get our guys in there either. Good to know. Good to know. So he does not have a ton of land. We're going to go with Knight, because this deck is almost all Knights. And since we can't cast it anything this turn, but we're going to want to cast it next turn, let's get in there. It's not going to blink of an eye. Cycling. Alright, Search for Ascanta is a good card. So, we don't know if he has that 4th land for the Chandra, but she is probably coming over, and then right now, as of now, we can Binding her, which will be great. He's going to need 2 more turns to that, 3 more turns for that, so we need to get in there. So right now, I did not wait on her because I have her on curve, and I don't need to wait for anything right now. What I need to do is I need to beat him in the face as fast as possible. So if he puts out a blocker, which he's probably going to put the Chandra out now, but if he was to put out a blocker, I'd have to consider Ixalan binding her. So he's got a bunch of Planeswalkers. And now we've got some interesting options. So she comes out and she's going to be 5. We can possibly deal 5 damage. So let's Binding. We probably want to Binding this guy. Or we can, if he drops for, he's going to sacrifice this and start pulling people out. We can also start paying life and destroying non-land permanents. That could be good. So let's go to combat. Alright, let's just go ahead and Ixalan's binding this guy. Now, next turn, we probably want to go wide with the Angel of Invention, because if he's going to have us... Oh, well, I didn't think about that. So, dropping this now, I'm going to sacrifice a creature. Okay, this is better for us. Oh. He really wanted to get rid of that creature. So let's deal some damage. Beat up that planeswalker. And we're going to do a little bit of a go wide here with our fabrication, so we have something to sacrifice. Okay, he's got bolas. And we've only got 9 damage out, so let's see what else he pops. Could take our angel. Okay, so he's not casting the angel. We're going to hold on to the swamp so that we can discard it. First thing we're going to do is get rid of this guy again. So he basically was able to add another little gear and make us spend 4 mana. But we're going to go right into combat now and throw it all in his face. He's searching. He's going to be able to flip if he discards this card. No, he's taking it. So we're going to discard our swamp. And he's going to be able to bring back a creature, which he has none. And he's going to be able to bring back an artifact or something. So on this one, we will cast this now. And we will go into our combat step, and we will attack out. We will try to get him down. So if he flies over and gains 2, he's going to be at 3. Hopefully we'll be able to swing in with all of our dudes. Wait, that's a creature? Oh, creature or planeswalker. We're pretty much in trouble now. The Chaos Wand. So what he's saying is he doesn't want to blink. And that's unfortunate because that has vigilance. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're done here. Let's see, there's not much we can do. So if you saw a way that I should have played better, a way that I could have won this, please comment down below. I feel like, you know, I'm a pretty decent Magic player, but I need to get better. So I'm always looking to improve. And we're just gonna wrap this one up. Because him bringing that bolus, there's not much I can do. So you guys saw what he had in his hands. I don't know if there's something else I should have played around. Maybe I should have gone. I probably should have got the other guy out sooner. So I'm still at 1 win and 2 losses. Let's see what I picked up here. So I got some gold. I need to cast 3 more white spells and place 8 more land. So I'm going to try to get that done tonight here while we're playing. And then I'm going to log out. If I lose this, that'll be a bummer. But then you'll get to see my rewards. So I'm try to roll with that. Captain Kelly. I'm Morak, by the way, guys. My name's Derek, but, you know, I do Morak as all my handles for Fortnite, all the Blizzard games. My original character in EverQuest was Morak. My character in World of Warcraft was Morak. Alright. I can hold off here and then these two, but these, you know, we're going to need to draw some. I don't like this, so I'm going to mull once and see what we get. Much better, much bigger bombs, so let's roll with this because at least then we can roll a creature out, and I'm going to keep that land on top as well. So let's get this party started. So we got Angel Synergy here, which is always good. I'm going to try to disguise my black. Whoops. I'm going to cancel that. Cast that first. So he's already ramping with the dork here. So he's going to cast something for. He can bring out the new 4/3 bear if he's rocking a big deck full of fatties. Steel Leaf Champion is always good. Now I wish I had my Seal Away. So I do not have my Seal Away. So we're going to drop one of these now. And we're going to do no attackers. And this basically is not blockable. So I'm on a 4-turn clock here. Because anything I have that's 4 right now is, well, I could drop her. She's a 4/4. But if he has any pumps or buffs, he's holding some mana back when he swings. So this is going to be tough. He's not going to want to chump that, so I think we're going to get 3 into the face here. Not sure what he was thinking about on that one, so we're going to have to block. We're not going to keep taking the punishment from the Steel Leaf. Although if he's just swinging away with it, we've got to worry that he's got something. So we're going to do no blockers and take it to the face. I think he has something tricky, and we're going to try to play it cool here for a minute. If we can get a land on this turn, we can bring down Lyra chump block, then start gaining some life. He really wanted us to block that, I think, though. He's got 5 mana active. Alright, whenever Raptors is dealt damage, you may search your library for a basic land. Okay. So I would like to get some more knights down. This is going to allow me to block with the first striker. So right now that's going to be my strong play. And she has vigilance, which I like. And he has 1 mana. So I should probably hold back. But that's not how I play. So we're going to attack and see what happens. Alright, we were able to get the damage in. And she's still active. So I'm looking to block here with my Knight of Grace against the Steel Leaf champion. I probably won't survive, but that's fine. I need to stay alive now. I can Call of the Cavalry. And these will be 3/3s. So now I can start blocking with something other than my two powerful knights here. He should be casting a creature. He's got 3 mana. Pump up his Steel Leaf for 2 based on the monument. I mean, you gotta have something to cast. You got a mana here, you got 3 mana. Whatever you're casting costs 1 less. You know, yeah. Give him trample. Give it all to him. So, it's a great play. 8/7 Trampler. Alright, so I'm still going to take the 5. This turn's going to suck. Alright, so I wish I had the double strike, but I think I am going to... I don't know if I chump right here. Or I just take it all. I take 5 or 8. And then it's going to have 2. I will chump it. That way I have a little more life left over. Alright, I was not able to get graveyard to your hand. It's not good. I'm going to need these tokens. So now he's got enough to block. I think we're dead here. Again. I probably had some misplays here. You know, I'm trying to think about walking myself through here for my first stream, letting you guys know what I'm thinking. And it's interesting. It's interesting to play in chat. So hopefully I can get up to where I'm not just recording, but I'm streaming live and doing some real-time chat. That's where I'd eventually would like to get. So I'm sure he drew a creature there. Up to 5 mana cost. And he gets to put that out for free. Doing a little pump on his guys. And I am still stuck on 4 mana. The Gear Hulk. Alright, he's going to be buffing a lot of people here. So Whoever he gives this trample to is going to be coming right over. 5/6 trampler. 4+1/+1 counters to creatures he controls. So he's going for a wide strategy. I need a block. 5 damage. Alright, well, he's not first strike. So I definitely need to get rid of Steel Leaf Champion. I think it's game over. Because no matter what, my guys are gonna all die here. I think they're all gonna die. I don't think it matters. Let's just play it out and see what happens. Don't know what special abilities he's got. And with 4 mana, there's no way I can protect for 3 life against 2 tramplers. Just seeing what I drew. Alright, so, and we're done. And I'm a big fat loser for this Singleton. Give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. Where I messed up. I definitely want to learn. It's getting late here and I gotta work tomorrow, but definitely show you guys what I got. So that 500 will help me play again tomorrow. And since I got my 3 losses, I'm here at level 2, which, you know, that 1 win at least got me, it got me 100 extra gold. So I only lost 300 gold to play. So each one of these cards I got was 100 gold, and you get about 8. I think you get 8 cards in a pack, and a pack's 1,000 gold. So each card is worth like 125 gold. Now, cards will be at least 3 uncommons. So let's see if I get lucky and let's cross our fingers for a mythic wild card or something. We got a rare. That's awesome. So that's, you know, all these commons and uncommons, if you think about it, aren't really worth as much because the 1,000 gold packs, their true value is in getting that rare. So here we go. You know, for 300 gold, I got a rare. So one that's going to be phasing out and I probably won't be using, but that was fun. Alright, so I'm going to continue on with these, but I think I'm going to stop the recording here and get it posted for you guys, and then let me know if you like watching my gameplay. If not, I've got some more videos where I'm going to be buying some more and reviewing some more product. I'm going to be playing some games that are similar to Magic the Gathering. I've got Star Realms Frontiers, the Kickstarter just arrived, and I've got a cool little game called Dungeoneer that's for single player. It's a card game, and it's based. It's got like old school D&D style art. Like for original Dungeons and Dragons, like Redbox edition. So that's pretty cool. I make games. I own Never Peak Games. I'm a single person, one-man show. I hire artists to do the art for my games. I play test here in San Diego. The games are designed, produced, published, and distributed by me. And I've used various methods. But if you want to ever chat about board game design or production, or video game design, I used to work on the EverQuest titles, EverQuest, specifically EQOA and EverQuest 2. So, you know, hit me up in the comments, like, subscribe, and tell me what more content you want to see. Alright, thanks for watching.